Hi, I am architect Sebastian Jose. We are presenting our project Shilpi Heritage Apartment Project in Tripunithura. It won the Silver Leaf Award in the IEA Kerala State Awards and also commendation in the IEA National Awards.
Good evening. I'll be playing a video of the project first to establish the context.
Tripunithura is a region in Ernakulam, Kerala, that was once the capital of the erstwhile kingdom of Cochin. This region was a fortified city, Kottakyagam, where only the royals and the high priest lived. The historical significance of the region still prevails, along with its ancient palaces and temple structures. Every year, people come together to celebrate the temple festival of Vrishchiga Ulsavam at Sri Purnathrishya Temple. In recent years, Tripunithura has merged into the urban city of Kochi, and unfortunately, its historical value is gradually diminishing. This is the scenario in which Shilpi Heritage came up, a multi-dwelling residential building embedded within the historical yet contemporary fabric of Tripunithura. We made a conscious effort to create a project that remains humble to its context. Instead of building a tall single conventional apartment, we built an apartment that blends with the context. With an inward-facing design, we created a courtyard that is reminiscent of traditional Nalakettu homes. It becomes an intimate space that enhances neighborly relationships and promotes interaction. There is a Kilivadil, a window to peep into the happenings outside. We were able to create a project that deviates from conventional notions because here the architect also played the role of a developer. This project sets an example of an unconventional apartment that is profitable and successful.
So, Shilpi Heritage is a multi-dwelling residential building that is embedded within the historical yet contemporary fabric of Tripunithura. And for a better understanding of the project, it is very important to acknowledge the context of the project, Tripunithura. So, as seen in the video, Tripunithura is a region in Ernakulam that was once the capital of the erstwhile kingdom of Cochin, and the region in which our project is located was a fortified city, Kottakyagam, where only the royals and the high priest lived. And in recent years, due to the development and urban expansions of Kochi, Tripunithura has merged into the city. However, the historical significance of the region still prevails, along with its ancient palaces and temple structures of an architectural style which is an amalgam of Dutch colonial and Kerala architecture. And there are several structures of historical value within the immediate vicinity of the project, including the Kalikotta Palace, Sri Purnathrishya Temple, and other similar structures of historical value. And the annual temple festival, known as the Vrishchiga Ulsavam, takes place at the Sri Purnathrishya Temple, which is located at the north side of the site. Due to the rich culture, historical significance, and the proximity to the Sri Purnathrishya Temple, this is a region of nostalgia. None of the residents of Tripunithura wish to move out. They all have a strong desire to reside within this fortified city. And with this growing population, there is an increased demand for space within this region. In this scenario, succumbing to the market pressures, many of the old palaces are being erased to accommodate high-density residential zones that ignore the historical value of Tripunithura. This is the circumstance in which we erected the project Shilpi Heritage. When you look at this aerial view, I'd say it's rather difficult to spot Shilpi Heritage, as opposed to the conventional apartment building within this area. Our project almost seamlessly blends with the context. And one of the reasons for this is the roofing system adopted from the existing roofscape of the region. Another conscious effort made to create a project that remains humble to its context is to break the mass of the structure and its perceived scale. Instead of having a tall, towering single structure, 4 narrow blocks of slightly larger floor area and consequently lower height are placed on the site. And the mass is broken down to create a courtyard space that is reminiscent of traditional family residences of Naliketta style. With the disintegration of building mass, we were able to create an assemblage of hip roofs of smaller scales. In this case, the scale of the roofs of our project matched the scale of the roofs of the other buildings within the context. And the attic spaces that are resultant of these sloping roofs function as shared utility spaces. These roofing structures also help in breaking the scale that is perceived from the courtyard. Through this, one is not intimidated by a tall structure with a monotonous facade, but is allowed to be within a more intimate space that promotes interaction among the neighbors. And the variation in facades with double-heighted balconies, recessed and protruding balconies also help in breaking the perceived scale. The scale that one may perceive within this courtyard is also broken down with the help of varying levels. The central courtyard is split into mainly 2 levels, with a clubhouse recreational zone on the ground floor, and the clubhouse spills out to a green space with a slightly raised platform at its end. And the space above the clubhouse becomes a green terrace on the first floor that is connected to the ground with these elaborate steps. There is also a staircase at the entrance that takes you directly to this podium. And with this courtyard, we've been able to retain some valuable trees. Through this configuration of mass and void, or building and courtyard, we've been able to create an inward-facing apartment, rather than the conventional apartment that is outward-facing and cut off from the rest of the complex. With these inward-facing units, the neighborly relationships among the residents are enhanced. It promotes interaction. There has also been an attempt to maintain privacy by placing most of the bedrooms on the exterior side. And it is also important to note that there are no typical floor plans within the project. The area of all the offered units vary from about 1,000 square feet to 3,000 square feet, and the variation offered in these units caters to the unique needs of the residents and the buyers. And the variation in this design of these units also help in avoiding monotonous repetitive facades. The project offers 2 BHK, 3 BHK and 4 BHK apartments, and even includes duplex and penthouses. Steering clear of massive construction cost of basements, all the parking spaces are on stilts. All the parking zones are accommodated within the ground floor with 25 car parking spaces. And the space around the central courtyard is freed from any car parks to function as an extension of the courtyard during gatherings. Coming to other smaller considerations that have been carefully catered to include the main entrance. The main entrance to the project is designed mimicking an Aanavadal. Aanavadal literally translates to door for an elephant, and some of these entrances still exist within the fortified city. This fortified entrance provides a strong sense of entry that draws you in. The arrival is resolved such that the parking spaces are kept hidden from the first point of entry and are only visible once you go further in. Borrowing from the historical palaces and temples around, a Kilivadal feature is added at the entrance. This is traditionally a window from which you can peep into the happenings outside, and it serves a similar function in this project. On the north side of the project, there is an Attachamyam deck at the top, a space from which one can view the ceremonies of the annual temple festival. And coming to the more technical details, while the available FSI was 4, the FSI consumed is only 2 with a ground coverage of 53%. While we could have built approximately 8,000 square meters, our project area is only 4,750 square meters. And after all, Charles Correa did once say, market forces do not make cities, they destroy them. And the reason why we were able to create a project that deviates from conventional notions set by most developers is because here, the architect is also part builder or developer. Shilpi Architects played both roles of a designer and a developer. And through this pairing of roles within the firm, we were able to compromise and draw a fine line that caters to the aesthetic and conceptual concerns of an architect while adhering to construction cost and profit margins set by developers. And the success of the project is that now people yearn for apartments like this. In fact, we have interested buyers and are working on another project that borrow values from Shilpi Heritage. And I'd say this project is also an example for builders to understand that it is possible to create housing schemes that are unconventional yet profitable and successful. Thank you.